Hey, this is Tony. I've been practicing being a NASA engineer today. I have some things to talk about for the launch. First things first, launch details. We're going to start on May 5th. The launch is at 12:34 p.m. That would be the 15 minutes and 22 seconds flight time. Please show up at 10 a.m. We're going to do a little bit of prep work beforehand. Then at the 15-minute count, we're going to start building the ship around me. However, some things must be done in order to accomplish the mission, and they must be done so much ahead of time that you could call it cheating. I don't care. It'll be a fun time anyway. Okay, so on to some drawings. First things first, I have created some working models of how to put the skin together, and if you'll look very carefully, I can show you that I think we can assemble the skin of the spaceship just like this around the outside, and it should all fit together very nicely to form the whole Mercury capsule. See how it forms the conical shape, which is perfect. Next up, I have some drawings. The first thing we have to understand is that it's going to be at my place. This is what it's going to look like outside in my yard. The red brick walkway, the front of the house, and then I've got this thing called the cutting jig. What we're going to do is put the cardboard on top of it and cut those sections out just like the ones I showed you in the model, and then assemble the whole thing on the tarp by that round circle that's all in brown, and there's stacks of cardboard cartons or cardboard boxes. Okay, the cardboard boxes turn into the sections. I'll have some cool stuff on the porch like beer and refreshments and pizza and a TV with some PA systems so you can hear launch details and other perhaps period music, who knows. Okay, so part number one, we're going to start off on the tarp. Let's see if this works. We're going to start off on the tarp, and we're just going to have whatever big box that I have cut open thanks to Jim. Mr. Jim Cordovana and Sabrina Cordovana have provided some giant boxes that we can use as a base. But that isn't going to work out. So we need number two, which is to fill it all in and blue tape it or duct tape it together. And then number three, we're going to start cutting the circles around it, turn it into a giant circle, and you'll see there's two circles. The inner circle is the base, and the outer circle is where the flap is that we will use to hold the panels on at the bottom, because the panels have to be secured to the base. Then if we get it all right, that's what it looks like in the end. Circular, blue taped, and with panels. Okay, thanks. Frame number 5. I have a chase lounge, and I'm going to use the chase lounge as the astronaut couch. Woo, isn't that cool? Okay, and I'm also going to make some control sticks out of dowels so that I can do the astronaut thing. Next up, this is what it looks like from the top. We'll position this thing. There is something that's called a hatch frame, and I think Chip Stetler and I are going to work on that together. So thanks a lot for the help, Chip. Here are some ideas that I have. I think it could look mostly like this. The idea is that it has an angle on it equal to the angle of the side of the ship. And it looks like it has a hatch frame where I can go right through it. Number 8, this is what it looks like after we put the chase lounge, the frame, and the first panel on. Okay, great. Number 9. At the top, we have to fold the recovery compartment so that it is flat and we can put a roof on it. And you can see the frame and the panels I'll put on. This is number 10. This is what it looks like from the side. Okay, that's not so bad. The hatch panel, and there's a window that we have to cut out with cardboard. Okay, number 11 is what it looks like on the inside with the frame holding up a support for our Amazon box, and we'll photocopy the instrument panels and put them on the bottom of the box so that when you're in the spaceship you can see the instrument panels. Okay, again, launch details. All right, thanks a lot. Hope to see you as an astronaut or a NASA engineer. Thank you. Bye.